Welcome to the show that looks at truth, fiction, and reality with a smirk. I'm Aaron Peterson.
I'm Amanda Sink.
And I'm Zack Parkerson.
What is that?
I don't know, I just want to switch it up.
I'm Batman. Every other week, one of our hosts introduces an original story here on Smirk, which we then use as a springboard for a spirited and lighthearted discussion, whatever the moral or theme is. Well, this is season 4 of Smirk, and we're going to do no story this week. Well, we're doing a story, but not a typical story. We're going to do our free-for-all, which is we each get, what is the number? 7, 8 rounds? How many rounds are we doing
I thought it was 7.
Okay, 7 rounds. We each get a line, and we're going to make up a story as we go. Now, if you've never heard this, it can go anywhere. Wherever it starts, it can go anywhere. We can say whatever we want for our line when it's our turn. We basically just go round robin, which is we'll start with who wants to start the story? Who wants to start the story this time?
I'll do it.
Okay, Zach's going to start the story, and then Amanda, do you want to end it or you want to be a middle?
I definitely want to be a middle. I'm not a strong opener or closer. I'm really just here to fill in the gaps. And
well, then
hope
you don't
that it's
drink
good
any
enough.
coffee. No coffee for you, because coffee is for closers.
Wow.
All right.
It took me a second to get where you were going with that. I was like, I don't drink coffee anyway, but like, why are you telling me this?
I think we freaking know why. All right? Because it's for closers. You don't get any. That's how we're going to do it. This is a free-for-all, which means we're going to do the whole story. Zach's going to start it, then Zach, Amanda, me, and we'll go around 7 rounds. And my last one on that 7th round is the very last line. So we have to close that story. And then you'll get to hear the whole story kind of a little cleaner later if I really feel like putting the time in. We'll see how it goes.
So you'll find out later if Aaron had the energy.
Exactly. So, we're going to do this. And we like to have a little fun. We just want to see where the hell our story's going to go. And we haven't done this one in a while. So, Zach, first line. What's the first line of our story? Which direction are we headed? What are we doing here?
Catherine couldn't believe her eyes as she saw Alec Baldwin walk into the room.
Pantsless, with a hog of a log exposed.
Wait,
Wow.
what?
I know. Think Ben Affleck.
God, you love that scene.
Okay. Hang on. Wait, I got to write a note here. Catherine?
Catherine is her name, yes.
And
Seeing Alec Baldwin and his huge schlong.
Hog of a log.
I guess that's the same thing, right? A hog and a log.
I don't know. I've never heard my penis referred to as either.
I just recently heard this
Sounds
from
like
the Hollywood
a problem
Outsider.
for you, doesn't it?
Yeah, speaks ill of
Sounds
me.
like a disappointment for you.
You know what? Your wife's never complained.
Wow. Bazinga. Well, why would she? She obviously can't see it.
I was gonna say he said he's heard it before, so
Yeah, that's right.
sounds like a you problem.
All right, so Catherine, I forgot where you're.
Catherine sees Alec Baldwin coming in, and
Baldwin.
his big old
hog
schlong is just
pantless.
right there.
And it definitely, I'm just thank God Billy Baldwin's not there, or Stephen Baldwin. That would be just a sad story.
Who knows?
All right, so Catherine walks in the room. Alec Baldwin's got his hog out.
She walked into the room, right?
No, he walked into the room.
He walked. Okay, I was gonna say.
So
let's
he was
clarify.
pantless outside.
He walked in.
Yeah, wherever he was at, McDonald's, Burger King.
It does. Yeah, we don't know where she's at. We just know that he entered a room where she was
True.
present.
Okay, all right, I'm good. As he angrily did the helicopter.
Does that hurt? As a sidebar, does that hurt?
Let me finish my story.
Oh, okay, I thought that
and then
was
you can ask you questions. As he angrily did the helicopter, he pointed at Catherine fiercely and screamed, "Why did you eat all the Cheerios?"
So they lived together.
Maybe. It's your story. We haven't gotten there yet. Zack's next. But the helicopter does not hurt if you do it correctly.
It's a weird motion, but No pain.
So you just have to have like good hips, like a good
Sure.
hip.
Yeah, it's like a
pelvic
hula.
thrust area.
It's like a hula hoop, but up and down.
Make jump.
Well, if it's a
Justin Timberlake proud.
helicopter, it's got a circle, so you got to like circle your hips, right?
Not necessarily. I guess it depends on the size of your hog, as you would say. The hog of the log.
The hog
or-
of the log or whatever.
All right. Cheerios. Zach, it's to you.
These are the weirdest notes I've ever taken. I'm just saying.
But Catherine noticed he mentioned Cheerios, which Alec does not eat. So she had a sneaking suspicion.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. What does it mean?
Ooh.
Oh. Very excited.
Then walked in Madison with a Cheerio bag covering her bare breasts as she snacks on them.
How does that work?
I don't know. She's just holding the bag over her titties. Like, yeah, and she's holding it and eating it. And so you can like see she's naked, but she's eating the Cheerios. So it was not Catherine eating the Cheerios. It was Madison. And Madison is also naked. So now we have a lot of opportunity.
Now we have a clean podcast where I got to figure out if the T word falls under explicit or clean. I don't know.
I love that it's the T word.
Yeah. All right. So she's got, apparently her boobs are like shelves. She's holding the cereal bag.
No, they're not like holding it. It's just like in front of them. So it's like, ooh, what's behind the Cheerio bag? It's my boobs.
All right. So
I don't know.
she obviously ate the Cheerios.
Yes,
and
she's the culprit.
butt naked as well. There's a lot of naked going on here. All right. Catherine, upon realizing that Alec Baldwin had just had sex with her sister, Madison, and Madison ate her Cheerios, she looked around for a knife.
Ooh. Wait, are they twins or sisters?
I haven't said. I said
you
sisters.
haven't. Okay.
And that was the end of round 2, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Because she knew Madison was out of town, so there was no way in hell this was Madison. And she suspected that wasn't really Alec Baldwin either.
What? It's like some kind of denial. It's like some kind of mind warp.
It's do the mind war. Yeah.
I gotta be honest, it sounds like she's wrong about Madison being out of town.
Okay, I'm throwing a wrench in the story. All right.
Could have
That's
been
okay.
a ploy.
I've got something
All
on
right.
my sleeve. What the hell is her name? She's
Catherine and Madison.
Catherine and Madison.
No. There's this actress I'm thinking of. She's on SNL. She's a gorgeous lesbian.
Kate McKinnon?
Yes. Turns out Kate McKinnon was impersonating Madison during an SNL skit, which this was all being performed live, unbeknownst to Catherine. But who is Alec? Who's pretending to be Alec?
Why is it nudity?
I don't know where your line stopped. Can you clarify?
There's lots of commas.
Yeah, I need to know where
But
your line...
who is Alec? Who's pretending to be Alec? But who is pretending to be Alec? Because now we know that Kate McKinnon is
Madison.
Madison.
And apparently she's so good at her character, she's fooled her sister because her sister knows Madison is out of town.
And this is an SNL skit that Catherine did not sign up for. It was unbeknownst to her. So it's surprise.
Okay, I got to figure out how to get out of this one.
You guys wanted to throw wrenches in. I'm going to throw wrenches in.
Oh man, I got it. Don't worry, I already got it. I already got the next one. Don't worry about it.
Seriously?
Well, I don't know what Aaron's gonna say.
Okay. Catherine, comma,
Ellipsis.
being completely confused, remembered suddenly that it was odd to be recording Saturday Night Live when they happened to be in Miami, Florida.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, didn't someone bring a knife out? What happened to that?
Yeah, Catherine has
She
a
was
Catherine
looking
has a
for
knife in
one.
her hand.
Oh, she was looking for one.
That was round 3. We're on round 4 now.
Correct. That is true. Catherine, comma.
I don't think a comma just needs to be in all these places. I think this is incorrect.
Catherine reached for her wristwatch and tapped the side button 3 times, activating the detonation sequence.
What?
What?
It's an Austin Powers movie now.
I was going to say, does one of them have those little guns that shoot out of their boobs? Like those...
You got a boob thing this week. What the hell,
No,
man?
but what are those things on Austin Powers? Where it's like,
Fembots.
pew, pew? Yeah.
Fembots.
I'm sorry,
Tatas.
finish your sentence.
They're Tata cannons.
She
did 3 things and it created what now?
And it began the detonation sequence.
What is happening?
I don't know.
She's
What is
scared, man.
happening?
They're filming Saturday Night Live in Florida with Alec Baldwin's naked on live television.
It's not Alec Baldwin though. It's somebody else. We didn't even answer that question.
Definitely
Which I
David.
did leave as
We
a
moved
question.
on.
Catherine didn't have time to worry about all that. She's fighting for her life here.
As the Alec Baldwin impersonator began hearing the ticking time bomb, comma, he lunged over towards Kate McKinnon to get her to safety
Both naked.
as they ran. Yeah, they're like running. No!
Wait, what? What?
So Alec Baldwin impersonator hears this ticking time bomb thing start going off, the detonator is going off, and he decides to jump to Kate McKinnon and try to like scoop her up and run outside, like
Okay.
to or
Keep up, Aaron.
wherever
All
to
right.
get to safety.
I got it. Okay. Kate McKinnon, a.k.a. Katie, grabs the knife Catherine had spotted and stabs the Alec Baldwin impersonator in the throat. Just as he falls. Well, wait, that's an extra line. I can't do that. So stabs Alec Baldwin impersonator in the throat.
Kate McKinnon sauntered over to Catherine and embraced her, their plan finally coming to fruition.
And
Ooh,
this is round 5 we're on, right? Like
Yeah.
You're starting round 5? Yeah.
it is.
Is it Amanda's thinking face?
Mhm.
It is. Catherine clicked her watch 3 more times to stop the detonation just in time. And they grabbed the bag of cash and ran out the door.
See, I thought the detonation ultimately was a microwave, but I guess it was a real bomb. This is the backup plan. The backup plan. So they ran out the door with the cash, leaving dead Alec Baldwin impersonator on the floor.
Yep. And also, let's not forget, Kate McKinnon's still naked. We don't know the status of Catherine's nudity.
And
but
it's live on Saturday night.
in Miami.
Oh, that's funny. As they got to the car, Katie turned to Catherine just as Catherine plunged the knife into her gullet.
What's a gullet?
That's right. I don't know. Into her
What? Did you make up an organ just now?
plunged the knife into her stomach.
Were you thinking like gut and something else?
Grabbed the cash and hopped in the car.
I thought they were at the car.
They ran to the car.
Oh,
stabbed
so they
her,
were outside
got in the car.
Okay, gotcha. We have 2 rounds left, just so you know, Zach.
Yep, that's right. We're on 6.
Somehow we got to wrap up this SNL skit
Right.
Stop
worry,
being
I think
funny a
with
while
2
ago.
dead people.
As the car kept turning over, failing to start. However, that mattered little, as Catherine was being lifted into the sky by a UFO.
Plot twist.
How many plot twists do we need?
Plot
Several.
twist.
I feel like our beats are really off in this story.
No, I think this story's fantastic. It's gonna work.
I would
out.
watch this. I would watch this skit live.
In Miami.
It's to you, Amanda. It's to you. Catherine's getting beamed up. Katie's in the car.
Turn me up, Scotty. She yells to the sky. Let me see here. Okay, so she just murdered someone and she has a bunch of money, but the UFOs are taking her. Okay. When Catherine lands in the UFO spaceship, the alien speaks its foreign language that she can understand and says, "Good job, mission complete."
Good job getting killed on the street?
Good job, mission complete.
Okay.
Because
All
she's
right.
alive.
So Catherine's
So
up on the
she
UFO.
was working with the UFOs. She was like a quadruple agent.
At this point, Katie is out of the car, looking up at the UFO, bewildered. When suddenly, the Alec Baldwin impersonator grabs her, tears off his face.
I'm sorry. I said Catherine. I meant
Hey,
Katie.
hey!
Sorry.
Too late.
It's too late. You already committed. It's done.
No, I thought it was Katie
It's
or
too
Catherine that
late.
was live.
It's too late.
Whatever.
Too late. Now I got to do mine all over. As Katie was standing outside, now I forgot what I was saying. I was bewildered. The Alec Baldwin impersonator grabbed Katie from behind. As she turned to look at him, he ripped off his face to reveal he was an alien, and then they began to be beamed up as well. Final round.
Yeah. I feel that was a great ending right there. As they emerged into the UFO, they arrived on the set of Intergalactic Saturday Night Live. A cheap imitation of America's Saturday Night Live.
Well, we got to wrap this up, right?
I wrapped.
Right.
I'm the final one, so you got one more line before.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm just wondering if we can throw in any more plot twists.
There's no time to clean it up, so let's keep it to you do you. It's your line though. You throw it however you want.
The audience began cheering as the alien impersonators ripped off their human faces, holding the skin in the air and cheering with them.
So final line. So cheering. Kate McKinnon's in the spaceship.
Uh-huh.
The other ones are impersonators.
They've
Their
literally
faces
ripped
are
off their skin.
Got it. I got it. As the former Alec Baldwin impersonator looked at Kate McKinnon and said, "Welcome to our show," Kate realized this had all been a ruse to get her on Intergalactic Saturday Night Live. And then she clicked her watch 3 times.
But what happens next?
That's the detonation sequence.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
What a story.
So the whole plot was to get Kate McKinnon up on that spaceship.
You need truth or fiction.
I think it's 100% true. I mean, we use real people. So
Right.
Yeah.
You get sued.
This is when triction happens.
Right. You're right. You guys are right.
Okay, you know what, guys? Now, how about you hear that whole story in real time?
Catherine couldn't believe her eyes as she saw Alec Baldwin walk into the room.
Pantsless, with a hog of a log exposed.
As he angrily did the helicopter, he pointed at Catherine fiercely and screamed, "Why did you eat all the Cheerios?"
But Catherine noticed he mentioned Cheerios, which Alec does not eat, so she had a sneaking suspicion.
Then walked in Madison with a Cheerio bag covering her bare breasts as she snacks on them.
Catherine, upon realizing that Alec Baldwin had just had sex with her sister, Madison, and Madison ate her Cheerios, she looked around for a knife.
Because she knew Madison was out of town, so there was no way in hell this was Madison. She suspected that wasn't really Alec Baldwin either.
Turns out Kate McKinnon was impersonating Madison during an SNL skit, which this was all being performed live, unbeknownst to Catherine. But who is Alec?
Catherine, comma,
Ellipsis.
being completely confused, remembered suddenly that it was odd to be recording Saturday Night Live when they happened to be in Miami, Florida.
Catherine reached for her wristwatch and tapped the side button 3 times, activating the detonation sequence.
As the Alec Baldwin impersonator began hearing the ticking time bomb, comma, he lunged over towards Kate McKinnon to get her to safety.
Both naked.
As they ran.
Kate McKinnon, a.k.a. Katie, grabs the knife Catherine had spotted and stabs the Alec Baldwin impersonator in the throat.
Kate McKinnon sauntered over to Catherine and embraced her, their plan finally coming to fruition.
Catherine clicked her watch 3 more times to stop the detonation just in time. And they grabbed the bag of cash and ran out the door.
As they got to the car, Katie turned to Catherine just as Catherine plunged the knife into her stomach, grabbed the cash, and hopped in the car.
As the car kept turning over, failing to start, however, that mattered little, as Catherine was being lifted into the sky by a UFO.
When Catherine lands in the UFO spaceship, the alien speaks its foreign language that she can understand and says, "Good job, mission complete."
At this point, Katie is out of the car, looking up at the UFO, bewildered, when suddenly the Alec Baldwin impersonator grabs her. As she turned to look at him, he ripped off his face to reveal he was an alien, and then they began to be beamed up as well.
As they emerged into the UFO, they arrived on the set of Intergalactic Saturday Night Live, a cheap imitation of America's Saturday Night Live.
The audience began cheering as the alien impersonators ripped off their human faces, holding the skin in the air and cheering with them.
As the former Alec Baldwin impersonator looked at Kate McKinnon and said, "Welcome to our show," Kate realized this had all been a ruse to get her on Intergalactic Saturday Night Live, and then she clicked her watch 3 times. That was weird and odd. I don't know. It's not as good as pull down your pants and slide on the ice, but we can work with this, I think.
We also never addressed why everyone was naked.
You know what? I think we can get the idea.
Aliens don't understand human culture. That's all. Or that alien thing, Kate McKinnon, I guess.
Did the alien have the big penis, or did the alien also create that?
Based on knowledge they knew about Alec Baldwin?
Yeah. Yeah, then he had a huge hog of a log. Or log, hog, whatever it was.
I think that should be a title. A hog of a log.
No, be explicit for sure then.
Is it? Those are just words.
No, that doesn't tell you.
That doesn't mean anything.
Sorry,
that could be like a forest story. Like somebody just saw a hog sitting on a log.
You're right. I'm sorry, everyone.
Unless you got a better title. Anybody got a better title?
No,
okay.
I do not.
Intergalactic Saturday Night Live.
Hog of a log.
No, that gives it away.
Yeah, hog of a log. Everyone will think it's about the penis.
Well, technically it was. And I want to know, why do you start with Alec Baldwin butt naked? Why is that where you wanted to go?
I didn't make him butt naked.
That's true.
I reference Alec Baldwin because of the coffee is for closers.
I don't know. I just wanted some nudity, and then I tried to make a threesome happen, and that didn't work. So
no, there's got to be death. I can't. I just don't want to do sexy time. That would just.
I
be
mean,
weird.
they can kill them during or something.
All right, now I'm back on board. Let's do a new story.
That's my favorite kind of story.
That's my kind of story. Hey, you know what?
Me and Army Hammer.
That's Army Hammers.
Yep.
Oh my God. What is with the guy wanting to eat people? Is that wrong? I don't know what the rules are on that one. Is that
Wrong? Is it wrong to be a cannibal?
I mean, he's not literally eating people. I mean, he's just talking
We don't
about, he's
know
just like,
that.
I want to nibble you.
He says he wants to like taste the flesh or whatever.
I'm not going to kink shame. How about that? He can do whatever he wants.
Hey,
As long as it's consensual.
Sure. Sure. I bet he has a hog of a log.
He must if he's getting that many people to run through.
Let me tell you, if I ever went to anybody in my lifetime that I've been dating and said, you know what, I'd love to eat you. I just want to bite you and taste your blood. I think I'd be single very quick in every instance.
Starting to get aroused.
Oh boy.
A taste of metal. I mean, blood.
Iron. We have an iron deficiency. Oh, we get that
I thought
checked
it was
out.
mercury that
Just
it
so
tasted
weird.
like.
Just so weird. All right, as our show goes, we will occasionally pick listener stories to read and discuss on Smirk. If you want to contribute yours, go to mystory@smirkpodcast.com. And if you like this show, please share it on your social media outlets. Probably not this one, but maybe other ones.
Please, other episodes, please.
The Lou Diamond Phillips one.
Hey, there you go. And please join our group. Follow us on Twitter @Smirk Podcast. Use the show's hashtag Smirk. This was just something to have fun. So I hope you guys had fun with it. And maybe you were shouting out your own theories on where the story should go. We'd love to hear what your theories were. Where did you think the story should go? And also, why did no one mention Sheila? I'm very upset.
I was
like
surprised
we
we
can't do
got
that
through.
every time.
It's a rite
It's
of passage, Sheila.
Yeah, the story really doesn't happen unless Sheila is in it.
Maybe Sheila was Alec Baldwin impersonator.
Or Catherine impersonator.
Or that.
Why does Sheila have a hog of a log?
She was just trying to impersonate Alec Baldwin, and she had heard that. He was a well-endowed man.
Well, obviously, J.K. Rowling didn't write this story.
Jesus.
And as you write your own life story, always remember to tell it with a smirk. You know, because of magic. That's what I meant.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Wizards. Witches.
What was that?
I don't know, but we're done.
What?
Why was he naked to begin with?
Because nudity is fun.
Because she was trying to get the threesome, man.
Because I just watched Basic Instinct not too long ago, and then I watched the second one, and I needed to spice things back up because the second one wasn't that great.
I haven't watched the second one, but now
It's fine. Don't do it.
I want to. I've never watched it. I still want to watch it because I like Catherine Trammell.
Is there a vagina in it?
Not that I noticed.
No, that was like the whole appeal of the first movie.
That's why no one watched this one.
No, that's not why.